News Update.
Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays. I'm Jeremiah Wilcox. Here's a look at the stories we are following here at ABC 6 on your holiday. We start off with heartbreaking developing news out of Ross County. The Department of Rehabilitation and Correction says correctional officer Andrew Lansing is dead after being attacked by an inmate. We haven't been told what kind of injuries he suffered. It happened at the Ross Correctional Institution. We have learned the facility is now operating under restricted movement. The Ohio State Highway Patrol is leading this investigation. Officials say the suspect, who has not been named, has been transferred to the Southern Ohio Correctional Facility. DRC Director Annette Chambers Smith says, quote, "The loss of a staff person is difficult, but to lose a family member on Christmas Day to the hands of someone in our custody is a tragedy beyond comprehension. Instead of holiday, Officer Lansing made the ultimate sacrifice, and our agency will never be the same." And this is the second correctional officer to die in the line of duty in Ohio this year. Lieutenant Rodney Osborne was shot and killed in April during a training accident at the correction facility in Orient. The instructor who shot Osborne, David Pearson, pled guilty earlier this month to negligent homicide. He could spend 6 months in jail when he's sentenced. It's been nearly 30 years since a correctional officer here in Ohio was killed by an inmate. According to the Officer Down Memorial page, Benita Hayes died in August of 1996. She was murdered by 2 inmates while she worked as a case manager at the Lima Correctional Institute. We are also learning new information about this devastating fire in East Columbus. This started just before 3 a.m. along Winter Avenue. That's just off East Long Street. Firefighters tell us the fire started on the first floor and then spread. At one point, flames were shooting through the roof. The person inside was able to get out. Firefighters pulled dogs out of the home. 5 were saved. 2, unfortunately, did not survive. The cause of the fire is under investigation. And fire also ripped through a storage unit facility on the west side. Check out these pictures from Box 15. This 2-alarm fire happened along Tribune Road Tuesday late night. No one was hurt, but we are told more than 3 dozen units were badly damaged. It's not clear what started this either. And right now, Columbus police are searching for a driver who critically injured a person walking in the Hilltop. It happened at Sullivan and South Sylvan Avenues about 10:30 Tuesday night. The person stepped out onto the street where they were hit. Police say the driver of the car never stopped or even tried to help. All we know about this car is investigators say they believe it's maroon. If you have any information, you're urged to call Columbus Police. And we have new shocking video of a brazen porch pirate in action. Take a look at this. You can see the FedEx driver walk up to the porch of a home on Minnesota Avenue in Linden. He drops off the package, and while he's still working on his tablet, a man in a red hoodie walks up. The suspect then grabs the package and leaves. This happened in broad daylight with the FedEx driver still there. Police believe the theft happened sometime in May, but they just got the video to release. And over in Grove City, police are also looking for a woman caught on camera taking a package. Take a look at your screen here. It's a pretty clear shot of the suspect. Police say she was riding in this silver Jeep Cherokee. It had a dealer license plate, and police believe it is likely stolen. If you have any information on this case, you're urged to call Grove City Police. And now to the most of the gifts under the Christmas tree have already been opened. Some of them may need to go back to the store. The National Retail Federation says the return rate jumps an extra 17% this time of year because of unneeded or unwanted gifts. Our Stephanie Dupre is helping you avoid any post-Christmas frustrations.
If the gift you got this Christmas just isn't giving, there's no shame in returning it. But the after Christmas frenzy at the mall can lead to a lot of frustrations. So here are some return deadlines that you are going to want to remember. The Apple Store is taking Christmas returns until January 8th. Best Buy is January 14th. Old Navy, January 15th. Lululemon, January 23rd. Amazon, Macy's, Kohl's, and Walmart have their extended return deadline until January 31st. Now, if you did some shopping at Target, they're giving you 90 days from the day that the gift was bought. And if you need to return something, it might cost you. An estimated 40% of retailers are charging return shipping fees.
Retailers are charging more return fees because it's very expensive for retailers not only to send the product to customers, but also pay the fees when it comes to returning that product.
Now, if you do have to make a return, here are some things to remember so you don't have to go back. Bring your ID, don't open boxes or remove tags, and keep all of your receipts. Then we're talking about gift cards. They're the most popular gift given, and each year, millions go unused. So the best thing to do is register your card and give it a PIN number. That credit will then get added to an online account, and make sure the card can't be lost or a scammer can get access and drain the account before you can use it. On your side in Columbus, I'm Stephanie Dupre, ABC6 News.
Thank you so much, Stephanie. And a lot of furry friends in Delaware County are having a very Merry Christmas. The Humane Society of Delaware County tell us the stalls at the shelter are empty. All 99 dogs they are actively caring for are spending the holiday with foster families. The executive director says this is a big deal because they only have room for 29 dogs on any given day. She says they see a lot of people who recently lost a pet and want to help out.
In all honesty, we're seeing a lot of people who are saying, I lost my dog. It's been a month. It's been 2 months. I'm not ready. I just can't go there long term again. And so they're just looking to fill a void that maybe is in their home right now or in their hearts. And this gives them the opportunity to do that without that long-term commitment.
And she says they're holding another foster event for New Year's, and they're also considering doing it again for other holidays. She says this is also a big win for shelter workers because they get a break to spend time with their family. Now, there are no new Christmas billionaires, but there is still a chance to go into 2025 with a cool $1.1 billion. That's how high the Mega Millions jackpot is now after no one hit the winning numbers on Christmas Eve. The cash option is now more than $516 million. If the jackpot is won Friday, it would be the 5th largest Mega Millions history. We have the numbers on our ABC6 News at 11 on Friday night. And it's not just Christmas, it is also the first night of Hanukkah, the Jewish festival of lights. It celebrates the victory of the Maccabees over the Syrians and the rededication of the Second Temple of Jerusalem around 165 BC. Hanukkah's 8-day duration is a celebration of the miracle surrounding the oil in the temple. It is said there was only enough oil to last 1 day, but it ended up lasting 8. Candles are lit each night of Hanukkah. All right, time to get our first look at weather with meteorologist Marshall McPeak. And how was your Christmas?
It was good. It was good. You spent it with family.
I spent it with family in Michigan, and I quickly drove here back to Columbus. So it's
and
it was.
Most of the roads were dry on the way.
Oh, it was perfect. It was smooth. There was actually no one. For a majority of the 3 hours, I was the only person on the road.
That's helpful.
Could have been the way how fast I was going, but
it is still going to be at least a little wet for the next few hours, and then after that, we're going to find that we still have a whole lot of rain on the way for the night tonight. As we go through the overnight, some of this will taper off, and we'll see a little bit of that getting a little better by tomorrow morning. But you can see what's coming. All of this coming up through Cincinnati and Dayton, headed into central Ohio. More of that over the next several hours, but most of the daytime tomorrow should be dry. Right now we have rain across Columbus, some of that down into southeastern Ohio and to the northwest as well. Temperatures at the airport sitting at 44 degrees, feels like 41. And it's going to stay fairly wet for a while and feeling damp even when it's not raining. Delaware's at 41. Your Bassett Services heating and cooling current conditions in New Lex, McConnellsville, and Caldwell at 43. Not much of a wind chill at the moment. 38 degrees for an overnight low tonight. Some scattered rain showers continuing into early tomorrow, and then we start to dry out a little bit. We may even see some sunshine by late Thursday afternoon. Unfortunately, our respite from the rain doesn't last very long. This is coming on Friday, so we're still going to have an umbrella ready to go on Friday and through the weekend. So for the day tomorrow, 50 degrees, will be mainly cloudy, mild. The rain ends very early in the day. And then on Friday, 52, mostly cloudy. The rain comes back again, and we are still going to have to deal with that through the weekend, Saturday and Sunday both. 59 on Saturday, 57 on Sunday. By Monday, a little bit of a break from some of the rain, and we warm back up to 52 degrees. 49 on New Year's Eve day, and we'll still be in the at least low to mid 40s as we ring in the new year. Wednesday, New Year's Day, 41 with a chance for rain in the morning.
All right, thanks so much, Marshall. And the active weather and the holiday travel season are colliding on that 7-day forecast. So make sure you have the Ohio Weather app on your phone. You can get current conditions, take a look at the radar, and get Marshall's forecast even when we are not on air. Just search Ohio WX in our app store. And finally, Central Ohio is covered in beautiful Christmas light displays. So if you aren't able to get out to see them, we are bringing them to your home through our lenses of our photojournalists. And you at home, have a Merry Christmas.